Hello there. This one goes to the guy who decided to come to one of my previous reviews and accuse me of being one of those entitled white male slobs who hate Captain Marvel. And that's why I hate Watchmen. And I feel like, I should laugh at it. But at the same time, I think that at this point I should rephrase what I said in the reviews for the previous two episodes of Watchmen. Watchmen, as it was shown in the first two episodes, is a series about what will happen to America when an ethnic group is targeted, when an ethnic group is left in the dust, and while other ethnic groups get benefits. And they help them get rich, which is like modern America. Only in this alternative history of America, it's the white people who are suffering this fate, not the other way around. And so the first two episodes was about poor white people who are led into poverty because of some being socialists getting the power, and they're terrorized by masked ruffians of all genders and colors, I guess. So yes, the first two episodes of Watchmen was the America that your racist uncle is afraid of when he hears the name Obama or Bernie Sanders or whatever. That's why I was laughing very hard at how it presented the world. And then episode 3 comes, and it's just awesome. I couldn't believe it. I enjoyed this episode a lot. Yes, once again, the production values are great, but all I needed for me to love this episode was this one great character. And believe me, when a series has at least one character you like, you just watch it. I mean, I went through the entire first season of Supergirl because I absolutely loved Martian Manhunter and Kara's sister. And I could ignore all the other Winston Dunsey characters in the cast, including the protagonist. And at the same time, I mean, I dipped out of Flash because I hated everybody in the show. So yes, once we have Laurie Blake, aka the original Silk Spectre 2, returning. She's played by Jane Smart. She steals the show. She's an FBI agent. She works in the anti-vigilante force. The episode starts with her ambushing and arresting a Batman equivalent, because of course Watchmen will go there. They are too intelligent not to pull something like that, or at least they believe they are. And then she's sent to Tulsa by the senator who initiated the DOPA, the Masked Police Officer Initiative, to help the police with the case of of the dead police leader. And when she gets there, she just, goes and states the obvious that these people, these police officers over there, are out of control. It's like that. I mean, by episode 3, they just hired a new writer in the writer's room, and she goes in there, she reads the scripts for the previous 2 episodes, says, "You guys nuts? Are you high on drugs or not? What's that? That makes no sense." And yes, Laurie comes in and just calls out all the stupid stuff that the people are doing, all the wrong things, all the violations of conduct, she calls out all the stupid stuff, really. All the things I didn't like in the previous 2 episodes, all the things that made no sense. There is somebody in the cast who will come and say, yes, this makes no sense. And that was great. That I loved that. I think that was the one thing missing. This sense that, you can see that something is way off in this series, and believe me, it's off even within the context of this world. This makes no sense. Of course, as episode 2 showed us, the showrunners are just throwing stuff in there. They'll just leave lots of questions open and maybe add some more questions in there, and then always have WTF ending. I mean, there's the whole Ozymandias side plot that is, it's Jeremy Irons humming it up, and lots of stuff happening that make no sense. But, that's the lost formula. You just throw weird stuff in there, and make people wonder about them. As for the Tulsa drama, there's some interesting parts. There is the funeral part, which was great. Angela did the cool stuff, as well as Laurie. So yes, these two are will drive the show forward because it's clear that they are opposing one another, and there will be a lot of tension between them as the investigation continues. We have another character, the senator that started all this, which is introduced, and I guess he will be a key player in what is happening on the murder investigation. And the trailer for the next episode also introduces one new character, which will be important, I guess. Yes, Laurie was all I wanted to see, and throughout this episode, there is a phone call. She's doing Dr. Manhattan, and she tells him a joke, which was really interesting. I mean, there is a point that she refers to. She says that, three heroes got a god, and she basically describes Naito, Ozymandias, and Dr. Manhattan, and the Dr. Manhattan part was amazing. It was a spookingly in character for him, and really made me shiver, and I can really respect that, because it was the first time I was feeling engaged with Watchmen. So I had one of author Tuber, the story detective, tell me give the show 3 episodes to see where it's going, and he was right. The third episode really made me not doubt my decision to watch the series. I think this was, for me at least, it was what I needed to see. Yes, I'm definitely going forward. I'm very enthused. I can see why there's this positive buzz, probably because many of the critics have seen more than 1 episodes. And yes, if it was the first episode, it would be ecstatic. It's the third though, so it took its time to get there. And yeah, it was great. It really builds some more the world we're in, and we get that something is rotten in the in the state of Tulsa, and also I think that this it puts together a lot of the threads that were sticking out during the first 2 episodes. So if you're curious, if you want to watch Watchmen, ignore my reviews for the first 2 episodes and just go for it. I think this show will be great. That was my opinion on Watchmen episode 3. I would love to read your opinions if you have reached this far, or you can I don't know, call me out names. I think both sides of the culture war can call me names for this review, but never mind that. I don't care. I like this episode because of the Sixth Spectre to returning, and she was a kick-ass, and I really loved how she called out all the stupid stuff they did for the first 2 episodes. So, have fun. See you later.